Hi, this is Chef Rashad. Happy Hanukkah. Today's recipe is going to be latkes. You'll be able to find all the measurements you need throughout the bottom of the video. And also, don't forget to check the description box so that way you can go directly to the recipe itself. And please keep it with my blog. I posted a really helpful blog which is called The Magical World of Baking. And it's going to have everything from baking perfect cakes to understanding different flour types. Before I start this recipe, I'll let you know that I am a Tastemade partner and I want all of you to check out this new series called The Grill Iron.
And welcome to The Grill Iron. Join us as we drop in on the tastiest tailgates you could ever sink your teeth into. Our cross-country food adventure looks deep into a slow food revolution. We draft the best culinary trailblazers to step into our Tastemade kitchen at the Hyundai Fieldhouse and redefine the art of tailgating. While the teams fight it out on the gridiron, our chefs turn up the heat on the grill iron.
Let's go ahead and start this recipe. Here I got 5 pounds of russet potatoes that I peeled, and as I was peeling them I placed them in 2.5 quarts of water, and in that 2.5 quarts of water I put in a 1/4 cup of orange juice. And that orange juice is added to the water to keep it from keep the potatoes from turning brown. And you can use lemon juice as well, and also grapefruit juice. So here I have a very large bowl, and this is a box grater. And I'm going to use this side, large grate side, and I'm going to shred all these potatoes. And because it's Hanukkah, you know, you can do it by hand. But you can use a food processor if you want. Just be careful when using the box grater. I'm almost finished shredding these 5 pounds of potatoes. And my arm feels like it's going to come off. Okay, so I got all the potatoes shredded. And I'm going to just use my hand and I'm going to press down on the potatoes. I'm just pressing to get all the liquid out. So I'm going to tilt the bowl. I'm just going to press as much liquid as I can out. And you're just going to drain it. So just keep doing this until you get all the liquid out. Also, you can squeeze some at a time too and put it into another container if you like to make it easier. You can do this in cheesecloth if you like too. But I find that my hands work better. Just make sure your hands are very clean. And remove your jewelry from your hands. This is the potatoes after I pressed all the water out of it. So as you see, after you press the water out of it, it's not very much. So now we're going to flavor this with a few simple things. I'm going to take an egg. I'm going to beat it. And then I'm going to add the beaten egg. I'm going to mix this beaten egg all around first. This will make it easy to season your latkes potatoes evenly. This is 5 pounds of potatoes, remember. So, and it's going to go about 2 teaspoons of, 2.5 teaspoons of black pepper. In here is going to go about 3/4 of a teaspoon of salt. Give this a mix. And see, by adding the egg first, when you go to mix everything, because everything is wet and coated with the egg proteins, all your spices is going to coat the potatoes evenly. So I'm going to add to this 1/3 cup of all-purpose flour. You can use matzo if you want. If you're following gluten-free, you can use gluten-free flour too. So I'm just mixing the flour in. Now I have 2 large onions that I just kind of chopped it. I chopped it roughly, you know, nice size. Add the onion. Okay, so now we're going to fry them. Here I'm heating up a few tablespoons of vegetable oil. I heated this on high and I turned it down to about a medium flame. And I'm going to just lightly scoop the locket up out of the bowl and just place it into the oil. And I'm going to kind of spread it out a little bit. Spreading it will make sure it cooks and there's no raw potatoes. You don't want it to be too thick. And these will take about 3 to 4 minutes to cook. About 6 minutes total. So when it browns, you flip it. So it's been about 2.5 minutes. And as you see, the potatoes are cooked. You can look at it and tell. Because it's lighter in color, and you can tell the texture is not raw. Like right here, it's raw. That's raw right there. This part is cooked. That's raw. So that's how you know also. So now I'm going to go ahead and give these a flip. And when you flip something in the pan, always flip it away from you. It's just too slippery. Okay. So now you're going to cook these for another 2.5 to 3 minutes longer. Okay, so these are done. So I'm just going to take this out of the oil and place this into a cookie sheet lined with a paper towel to drain all the excess oil off. And just fry the rest the same way. Alright, and this is the Latkes. It's done. And I'm just going to give this a taste. This is so good. This is perfectly seasoned and it's not overcooked. It's perfectly cooked. I hope you guys try this recipe and enjoy it. Please do not forget to rate, comment, and subscribe. And remember to do all you can to stop all bullying and abuse.